What's going on, guys? It's fucking Toast Talks. Fucking, I'm Bread, and he's fucking Toast, and this is episode fucking, I don't know, because we didn't check before we fucking started.
Yeah, we'll fact check that later. But welcome back to Toast Talks, guys. It's episode
Yeah.
32? 32.
32, 31? I don't know.
It's one of them two. 32, 31.5. Guys, it's been a fucking long time since we uploaded, and we're going to get into all that uh, shortly, but, we got a power-packed fucking episode because it's been a power-packed couple weeks of shit, both in and out of our lives and in and out of the fucking news cycle and all that shit. So, we're coming back to you with another spicy episode of Toast Talks. But, first things first, if you guys haven't freaking subscribed, make sure to check us out on SoundCloud and Spotify at Toast Talks. And you can sign up to follow us and make sure that you don't miss out on the next episode at breadandtoast.com. If you just send us your email, sign up, become a member, you get a free badge right off the gate as soon as you sign up. And so go ahead and collect those badges, sign up at breadandtoast.com, guys. But Tyler, how have you been this fucking past couple weeks as we plow into fucking August? Getting close to Halloween, bro. Spooky season. A lot of shit.
This man just said plowing to August. Had me fucking confused.
August,
shit.
October.
We're plowing in
August.
October.
Very, very, very close words.
Yeah.
Anyone could have made that mistake.
Yeah, so it's been like a week and a half since we fucking recorded.
Yeah.
It's been like a week and a half since we really fucking talked because Mans was fucking busy. Had family in town, and I didn't think that it was gonna affect me at all, but it ended up where like every plan that was made throughout the whole week that she was here, I was a part of. So like every night it was like get home from work. Oh, where do you want to eat? Because we're gonna go fucking eat, and we're gonna do this. And then it was like, oh, we're going to fucking Ron John's, and it's like this. And then up north, there was a big like dirt racing week, and you could watch it on Dirt Vision for $40. So we had to get that so my dad could watch it, and the only way to watch it is through the laptop because Dirt Vision doesn't have a fucking app on the TV, which is gay as fuck. And yeah, so there was no way for us to record anyway because I didn't have my fucking computer available all week long, 6 days straight of racing. So even if I was able to record, I wasn't able to record because I didn't have my computer.
Yeah, because your dad had to fucking watch some dirt track racing, which, that's completely up to him. But he also spent $40 on what amounted to a week's worth of racing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was all good. I mean, I wanted to see it too, but I wish there was a different way to watch it than through the fucking computer. Then you have to fucking like screen play it to the TV, and it's just this big fucking pain in the balls. Maybe just make an app, and then more people will fucking buy your subscription thing.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier.
I don't think making an app is that hard, but what do I know?
I was checking into this one app that just popped up not that long. Well, it's like a year and a half old now, but it's called Curiosity Stream. It's like a bunch of like scientific and like astro shit. Like it's basically like Nat Geo and like fucking like science talks like rolled into one. And I like seeing shit about like people going into space and shit like that. So like, and I think it's only $2.99 a month. So I was about to be like, yo, it's like mad documentaries and shit like that you could watch. I was about to cop that shit.
I think I've heard of that.
It was like Nebula and Curiosity Stream. Those shits are like rolled into a $2.99 package you could get. I was really thinking about getting that.
And for $2.99, fuck it, man, right?
Yeah, right. That's dirt cheap for some cool shit.
Yeah, so anyway, man, I don't even know I don't remember what I had planned for my personal shit. So I'm just gonna fucking hop into something, I guess. I know I was gonna talk about the dumb bitch that drove through my paint last week.
Yeah,
So
that's got to be frustrating because you like for multiple weeks you had all your shit washed away by the rain, and now you gotta fight people with low IQ that can't
yeah,
pay attention to the road.
yeah, fucking idiots. So yeah, basically, I was painting fucking a line in the middle of the parking lot, and I mean, I was trying to be smart about it. Like, I'm painting a line in the middle of the parking lot. Like, obviously, there's like chances somebody could drive through it, but like, I have cones, and like, I'm standing out in the middle of the parking lot with the fucking pole and the bucket. Like, it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah,
And it's just a line through the middle of the parking lot to have like 2 lanes, you know. So just fucking stay in the one lane, right?
yeah.
So I see this bitch pull in her fucking minivan, brand new minivan, and she fucking sees me painting the line. I'm like, okay. So she was like picking up her kid or whatever, and I just kept trucking along. And then I see her come out. I'm like, all right, this bitch is about to leave. So like I'm gonna fucking step away so I don't get hit. And like I left this big ass section because I was painting around a curve,
Yep, yep.
and like you could either I gave her 2 options. Either A, go around the curve and just don't go through the line. Which, I mean, with a bigger vehicle, kind of hard, I guess. I mean, I could do it with the van, but I mean, if you're a shitty driver, then you're probably gonna drive over the line because it's kind of tight.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
But so, like, I gave her the benefit of the doubt there, but I also gave her the option to just drive through the big fucking open spot where I hadn't fucking painted yet. So
Yeah,
just like go in the other lane and just like drive through that, and like you're gonna be fine.
yeah. The nice thing is that you didn't fucking be a dick and just fucking close her off. You gave her a cop out.
Exactly. And like she knew that I was painting, so I'm like, all right, she's gonna be extra careful no matter what. She's not just gonna go fucking zooming through here. So I'm standing out there, and here she comes, and she's going like nice and slow, and she's gonna try and like just make the curve, you know. And she started out really good. Like I'm like, all right, yeah, she's cool. Like she's not gonna drive through the line. She's driving slow. She's fucking making sure she doesn't drive through the paint. And then, bro, as soon as she got to the paint that was actually wet, she fucking totally fucked up and like wanted to be Daytona 500 in this fucking shit, and like, fucking off she went, and she drove over the wet paint, and I've never heard anything so wet in my life. Like it sounded like fucking stirring a fucking pan or a bowl of like mac and cheese or some shit. It was so fucking wet,
Oh
and
man.
and all I could do is just be like, and
as she rolls off with 2 white tires.
she rolls off with 2 white tires on her brand new fucking minivan, getting white paint all over the damn driveway now, and then probably, I mean, she probably got paint all down the side of her car too, because I mean, you run something over with the fucking van, it like the tires be spinning, it's gonna fucking paint up.
Yeah,
So like she probably got paint on the side of her fucking brand new van. Like
yeah,
I'm like, well, I'm probably gonna hear about this because she's gonna go. And her husband's gonna say, "Oh, what the fuck is on your car?" She'd be like, "Oh, it's a dumb fuck at the school." So I thought I was gonna hear about that, but I didn't. So
yeah. That would have been trash, but good thing that they're not fucking assholes, I guess.
like, dude, like, how fucking stupid do you have to be? Like, I put the fucking cones out, make it crystal fucking clear that there is wet paint here, and these motherfuckers still drive through it. There's nothing else I could do. So I might as
Yeah.
well just not even fucking put anything out and just save my breath, save
Nah,
my energy.
just fucking keep on painting, and when they swerve out to fucking miss the line, they'll hit you, and you could sue both the school and them.
There you go.
There you go.
Yo,
Easy money.
and actually, like, here's another thing, man. These like fucking offices. And yo, these bitches fucking I'm saying fucking a lot, but these bitches be crying and whining that the paint smells so bad. I had this lady, she's, oh my God, I don't know how you're doing this. It, it smells so bad. It's making my chest hurt. Oh my god! Open the fucking window, then, you dumb whore. Like, get the fuck
Damn.
out of here. I mean, come on, dude. It does not smell that fucking bad. If you can't take it, then you shouldn't have had me fucking come in here and paint. You're the
Hey,
one that cried and whined.
but the people with pre-existing conditions.
Oh my god, yeah, okay. As you hear the dogs going off in the background, they fucking agree with me.
They're going off. They're fucking
But anyway,
jeepers.
dude, fucking these teachers and like bitches in the office, they always be complaining about how it fucking smells. In a bathroom at this elementary school the other day, and kids were like walking by and shit, like real like kindergartners, first graders and stuff,
Mm.
and they'd come in and say, "Oh, it smells kind of funny in here," and then they'd walk by the bathroom. They're like, "Oh, he's painting," and like a couple of the kids were like, they said, "Oh, you're doing a great job." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, fucking little kid," you know. And then
Yeah.
like so the whole line of kids comes through and they're like, "Oh, he's painting." Like, "Oh, look, are you painting? Is that paint? Oh, that's why it smells kind of weird in here." And then the teacher comes in at the end of the line
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh my god, it reeks in here." The kids are totally fine, but you have to come in and bitch.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I got the fan going. I got one of those like shop fans. I got that shit
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
I got
So
the door
you
open.
got the floor ventilation and the air ventilation.
And dude, even like the fan, I had to put the cord like across the hallway. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want any kids to trip or anything, so like let me tape this down to the floor. I
What a
fucking
guy.
bro, I taped the whole thing. I'm like, no kids are gonna get hurt on my watch, you
Yeah,
know? I
yeah.
thought I was being this like real nice guy. And then bro, still these teachers are like, oh, watch out for the cord. Don't trip over the cord. Have to put the cord across the center of the hallway. Bitch, there's no fucking outlets on this side of the hallway. It's all bathrooms. There's no outlets in the fucking bathroom. I have to put it across the fucking hallway or I'm gonna hear you bitch even more about how it smells. So like
Yeah.
what do you want me to do? You know?
Yeah.
The kids are totally fine. Kids
Yeah.
totally fine, dude.
They're cheering you on in there.
Yeah,
They're like it smells like paint in here. You go like
they're
fucking
they're like all gawking and shit. And then this one lady, she's like, oh, it stinks in here. Like, okay, yeah, I know. And then she says, "Oh, well, what was the problem in there?" Well, what do you mean? What was the? It has to be fucking painted. Well, there is no fucking problem. Like, what kind of question is that? What was the problem in the bathroom? I'm
like
fucking
the
painting
like the kids are drawing swastikas in the second
it.
grade bathroom.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that shit had me fired up. Yo, and then the day that the bitch drove through my line, I decided after that I really need to get Olive Garden because fucking this bitch is an idiot. Like I need to get an Olive Garden, you know. So I ordered
That's
myself
only logical thinking.
exactly like got it. So I order a chicken parm, and I'm like, you know what? I could get a soup, or I could get a salad, and man just changed its lights.
Yep.
And fucking, I'm like, you know what? I never had a salad before, and I was like, kind of craving a salad. I'm like, all
Which
right,
is strange. For
yeah.
anyone that knows Tyler, those are like forbidden words.
Like I'm telling you, I've never in my life ate a salad until that day. I ordered the fucking salad, and I hyped it up. I was telling Emily, I was telling you,
Yeah,
and
I was shocked.
you were happy for me, and she was happy for me. And let me tell you right now, I'm never eating a salad again. That shit was terrible. It's just grass with dip on it. That's all it is. Like I don't even know what else to say. Just
No, no, say not to say that you'll never eat a salad because I know that I'm gonna make you eat a salad. Because you've seen the salads that I made before. Them shits look good. But fucking the one that you got, I know you sent me like a video of it, and
yeah.
that shit was like 95% iceberg lettuce, and
It was pathetic.
iceberg lettuce is like 95% water.
Yeah, it was fucking pathetic. there was like 2 dried up tomatoes. There was that one like pepper or whatever in there.
Yeah, the banana pepper.
There
There
was
was some olives.
2 olives, and then it
Yeah.
was just onions and fucking lettuce.
And lettuce.
It like, don't get me wrong. I took the bite with
get me to like freaking all those things together on a salad might not have even been that bad, but it was like this much fucking toppings and like this much fucking lettuce. Like not even shitting you, it was probably a good like half a gallon's worth of lettuce.
Dude, it was a lot of salad.
Dude, it was yeah.
And it all went right in the fucking dumpster too. Like, don't get me wrong. I took the bite. I was like, okay, I could see where people could like this because of the dressing.
Yeah.
It's like the dressing on the lettuce. I'm like, okay, I can see why somebody would like this, but this just ain't it.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Yeah, definitely not.
Maybe you would have liked the Caesar, but I told you not to get the Caesar one because that's like the most basic bitch salad ever. I figured the Caesar salad would have been the more like they would have put mad lettuce in it and shit like that, but maybe they would have gave you more shit.
Nah, dude, they don't give you no choice though.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, you want the soup, and they give you like 6 different types of soups to fucking choose from, or do you want the salad? And it's like, okay, if you pick the salad, you're getting this.
That's trash.
Yeah, like there's no, oh, you want the fucking chicken salad, or you want the fucking this salad? No, none of that shit. Also, I ate the chicken parm before I ate the salad. So, and you said that was a no-no.
Yeah.
So, I kind of fucked up there, I guess. But
Yeah,
you know what?
definitely.
I did eat the croutons.
Yeah, the bread. Yeah. Alright. No,
Yeah.
Tyler fucking tried salad out. That's one no. I gotta get you on. I gotta get you like a proper something, bro. Something with good. That salad was all lettuce. It had no meat, and they gave
Yeah.
you like barely enough dressing to cover like the top of it. It was
Yeah.
pitiful.
Give me some bacon and shit in there, and
Maybe
maybe.
maybe an egg.
Maybe.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
egg on a salad. Good shit. Yo, speaking of food, the dudes at work. Yo, there's been a lot of shit getting tossed up at work, bro. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yo, so the dudes from Michigan that I was talking about, that I was bitching about for the past few weeks, and I was saying the one wasn't getting so bad anymore and shit like that. Well, he's gone. He's fucking he left back to Iowa where he's from. Like he born in Iowa, lived in Michigan, moved to New York, and now is back in Iowa doing
Side
like
note,
some
I never heard of anybody from Iowa. So,
yeah. I didn't know that until like couple weeks before you left. So, anyways, fucking he was like the second executive chef at the restaurant, and he had gotten promoted up there really quickly and then just dipped out of nowhere at like a month after he got promoted. So now they're left with this huge like fucking vacuum of authority that they're trying to fill in. So basically, our sous chef got moved up, and then now they're looking for niggas to fill in his position, which is where they looked at me and Josh, where they were like, "Yo, let's give these guys more managerial position or authority, and we can bump up the other guys where they were already just kind of like shift leaders and stuff like that. They could be like real managers." And basically, I would these ideas were like going around for a while, and then a couple of days ago, they pull me to the side. They're like, "Yo, we're gonna have a meeting." I'm like, "All right," we're gonna have a meeting next Tuesday if you're coming in. I'm like, "All right," but so I come in, and I had been talking with like the other guys, so like we knew it wasn't like a whole staff meeting, but it was just like a couple of us, and we kind of like put 2 and 2 together that like yeah they're gonna try to promote us or whatever because the chef left, and we're like, "Oh well." We'll see if we could get like some extra money out of it, but I don't know if I want to tell them because they don't know that I'm planning on moving, so it's like whatever. Like if they promote me and then I'm leaving in a couple months, I'm gonna end up looking like the same dude, like the dude that just left, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna say no to you guys paying me more because like honestly, I deserve that shit because there's so many shitters that come in and out and They don't appreciate the good people that they have, I feel.
Fuck yeah.
So it's like, I was like on the fence about it, but they called me in for the meeting, or they called Josh in first because it was his day off, so he came in and out real quick, and then they called me in, and they basically started off with like, yeah, I know that we get a lot of faces in and out of here, and that like a lot of the time we harp on you for stuff or for like negative stuff, but like we just want to make sure that you're like you don't get lost in the mix. You do a really good job, yada yada bullshit, and like I appreciated that because like I knew that I do good work, and like a lot of my coworkers tell me I do good work, but you don't hear it from the management all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like it felt good, but at the same time, that whole couple days that I was waiting for this meeting, thinking that like people were gonna get promoted and shit like that, they basically just told us, yeah, we're gonna expect you to take up a little bit more responsibility, and gave me a high five and a fucking pat on the butt, and fucking asked me for my suggestions, and I gave them some suggestions. I'll see if they fucking take any of them. But basically, that whole 3 days, I was hyped up for I'm finna get like a 50-cent dollar raise and like some fucking, finna get like an actual manager position, and that's just gonna bump up, and I'll have some, I'll make some bank and all that shit. No, it was just a high five and thank you for being a good employee, and you've been really good every time that you've been reliable and yada yada. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Here, this right here is your asshole. All right, this right here is their OG mudbone fucking dick. They just fucking. You got fucked, my guy. Wow.
Oh my god, damn. And Josh left. I seen him like right before he left, and he looked kind of like he looked mad tired, but he also looked like mad disappointed. I'm like, yo, peace out, Josh, and he was like, peace, and it was like that was kind of weird. And then I got back. I took like Tom went in right after me, my other guy, and he's like, he came out and he was just like, that's just not what I was expecting. I'm just like, neither was I. like, I'm like, that was that was so shitty.
Yo, the only thing that would make that better, like they sit you down, they tell you all that, and they're like, "Hey, we want to give you more money," and you're like, "Oh, cool, yeah, like, yeah, like I want more money." They're like, "Oh, okay, bet, yeah, you're gonna work on Friday then." One of those deals.
Nah, that shit.
Pull a
Nope.
John.
See, I told them as long as I'm not working like 60, 80 hour shifts or weeks like fucking the chef is and shit like that, because they got him on salary, so like he makes the same amount every week no matter what. But
Wow,
if they need him there, he's there until the fucking place closes.
wow,
So
that dude is really getting in the ass.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So imagine that shit. That's why the other dude left.
Wow.
He's got to run the shit show and also be there as long as the fucking owners tell him to be.
Bro, that's just a paid slave.
For real, bro.
Holy shit. That ain't right.
And the niggas live like 2 blocks up the road, so it's like you got no
Oh,
excuse. You got no
man, that's
excuses.
rough. That's rough as fuck.
Yeah. Not the most ideal situation.
Nah.
But I was gonna take that money if they gave it to me.
But instead, you got fucking OG Mudbone.
I got a crisp high five and a handshake. And a good
Not
job.
even a gold sticker.
My gold sticker was finishing up the fryers because they weren't done when I went down for my meeting.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But freaking aside from that, I've been riding my bike to work a lot this past couple weeks because I finally got my bike fixed. And then just the other day when I when I went to go in on Tuesday, the shit I hit a bump and my front brake pad came out of the screw. Like it was screwed into my reflector, and the reflector fell off. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I hit another bump, and the whole screw part that kept the brake pad into the frame just fucking exploded off my tire. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I lost my front brakes. The thing's still attached to the line, but like it came clear off the fucking frame for no reason. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, the bike finally got the tires back on it, so at least I could ride it around. Man's be cruising 20 miles an hour uphill on a road bike.
New York needs to fix their potholes.
Yeah,
for guys like you riding the bike, not for the cars. Fuck the cars.
No, see the roads aren't that bad. The sidewalks are shit.
Oh, it's the sidewalks.
The sidewalks are trash. See, if there's enough traffic, I'm just like forced to go on the sidewalk. But then if I go on the sidewalk, I'm gonna fucking ruin my tires.
Yeah. So you're that dickhead that rides the bike in the fucking road then.
See, I have to, but you know what I do is the way to work, it's one road pretty much like 80-90% of the way there. And it's one lane on the right, but it's 2 lanes coming at me. So I freaking ride on the opposite side, on the side that the cars are just parked on. And whenever there's someone coming to me, I just like set off to the side, and then I let them go around, and I just pedal up the wrong side. And man's got mad good at pedaling with no hands. So I literally ride like 2 miles with my hands in my pockets, just freaking going uphill, with like playing like the baby in a hoodie.
I couldn't do that.
I'm just like chilling. Well, here's the thing though, is that like science lesson, bro.
Oh boy.
Remember, things that spin are more stable. You know what I mean? Like a spinning top and shit like that. So if you get up to a certain speed and you got your wheels spinning, eventually if you like hit a bump, the spin kind of corrects it, you know what I mean? If you're going fast enough, it'll correct it and just slow down a little bit. And then you just start pedaling again.
Okay.
So you just kind of fucking go like this, and then I kind of steer with my hips. So if I want to turn, I just kind of like lean, and I kind of do this kind of shit. I like my hips go left and my shoulder goes right, and then I turn right. I'm like, I'm literally just cruising around with my hands in my pockets, listening to fucking music. It's kind of funny.
Mans is a fucking professional biker.
Dude, I'll send a video. I'll put a video up on Instagram sometime this week, because literally it's kind of fun. It's like it reminds me of that dude on the skateboard with the cranberry juice.
Oh man, it dude got a fucking got a brand new truck
and a bunch of cranberry juice. He deserves it.
Dude drank fucking cranberry juice on a fucking skateboard and gets a brand new truck. He deserved it.
Hey, come on. Cardi B shaked her ass and got famous.
Well, that's just fucking horny ass guys fucking being stupid.
Dude, you know how much Ocean Spray cranberry juice they must have sold off that dude?
Okay, that's true. All right. That's a fair.
There's been so many celebrities imitating that dude.
Yo, everybody, yeah.
Fucking military men, just TikTokers and influencers and all that shit.
All you see on TikTok right now is that shit, and then the fucking twerking. Let me twerk my ass and whatever the
throw it back challenge.
That shit. That new song that they're all. It's like, up, down, up, fucking down, down, fucking swing your arm.
I ain't seen that one.
I know you were watching it earlier.
Was I?
Yeah.
You must have sent it to me and I wasn't fucking. I don't remember.
Okay. No. You were scrolling through. I heard that shit.
I can't remember off the top of my head. Dude, so many of these trends come in and out, bro. I'm 19, you're 20, and I feel old as fuck, bro. I feel like we grew up too fast. I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking down on trends like I'm a boomer, but dude, these shits are whack.
Yo, and it's like when you hear kids say like some fucking word or like some term that you like never heard before. Like, what the fuck is this dude saying?
But I should still say that shit slaps.
But like we were that kid fucking 2 years ago,
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
It's crazy how getting out of high school opens up your eyes, bro.
Yeah, dead ass.
Like, damn, there's some shit out here. There's some people that weren't raised exactly like me. That's crazy.
No. Imagine.
Imagine that. No. What the fuck else happened this week? Uh, oh, you were telling me about this crazy coworker you had that done switched jobs a million times or whatever. What the
Oh
hell was
yeah,
the story
dude.
with that guy? You remember
Okay,
that?
yeah. So I went to school look at some door frame that the dude put up. He needed painted, and so every school in this county has what they call a guardian. It's
Mm,
it's a fucking security guard basically, and actually they carry guns. I didn't know they carried guns, but they do carry guns,
there you
and
go.
actually they are told if there is a threat on the campus to shoot. Like shoot the fucker until the
Only
threat is no
Florida.
longer. So I that kind of shocked me. But anyway, we were talking to this guardian for a while, and so the dude used to be a fucking cop. He's from New York. He
Mm-hmm.
was a cop in like um where the fuck was it? Albany area, I think. I don't know, somewhere. It was somewhere up there. He was a cop, and he was telling some of the stories of like being a fucking cop and shit. And this one really stuck out to me because it was kind of weird. He's talking about this bitch on they all carry radios at the school, and this girl
Mm-hmm.
was like going crazy on the radio over nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, this girl like she needs to chill out. You know, she's new, but she needs to chill out on the radio. And we're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he says, you know, everybody always told me that I was calm on the radio. We're like, oh yeah. So then he starts telling us the story. He said, "Yeah, one time I was sitting in the car and I watched a guy blow his brains out right in front of me, real calm on the radio." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then he just like he went like full in depth on this guy shooting himself in the head. He's like, "Yeah, you know, it's not funny, but it's almost pretty funny that like when somebody shoots himself in the head, they're like their head like caves in and their eyes like hang down. It looks like a Halloween mask."
Oh my god.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Oh my
And
god.
bro, he just like he just like fucking went on, and then the dude that I was with was like asking all these questions to learn more. Oh, well, how did he shoot himself? Did he shoot himself like this? Did he shoot himself through the mouth? Or oh yeah, 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 he shot himself through the mouth.
Oh
And
my.
fucking like he said, yeah, I mean, it's not funny at all, but it's kind of funny. Like okay, so
I
you
don't
think
mean to be racist or I don't want to be offensive, but
yeah, exactly. So you think it's funny that this dude fucking blew his brains out in front of you. He's like, yeah, you know, when that shit happens, it fucking wherever the bullet goes through, it like caves their head in that spot, and then their eyes hang out. It looks like a Halloween mask. It's like me
that's
and my
how the dude. Go
me and
ahead,
my
go.
coworkers were like looking at it like, damn, look at this guy. It's kind of funny. I'm like, what the fuck? This is what cops do? Like, maybe we do need to defund the fucking police if this is how you guys fucking talk about this dude blowing his fucking brains out. Like, you guys are like, damn, look at that guy. He had a rough day. I'm like, what?
That's
And
fucking
then,
madness.
bro, it just so happens that the the dude that I was with, he used to work at the funeral home, and he used to like fucking embalm the bodies or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it's called, you know?
yeah, it's embalming.
And bro, they got talking about like when you move a dead body, they're like dead person fluids come out, and like how bad it stinks or whatever.
Dead person fluids just gave me chills down my spine.
It's yeah, dude, and they got going on that. And the cop's like, yeah, you know, it really sucks when you pick a dead guy up and that shit gets all over your uniform, and then you gotta throw your uniform away. I'm like, okay, all right, and then dude I was with, he's like, well, I never had it that bad. Like I lifted a guy's arm up one time and it squirted some out and it got on my shoes, but like that was the only time it ever happened. And I was like, damn, this cop dude's fucking weird. Like, how is guardian working at a school? And then he went on to say that he was a cop, and then he was a cop at like 20 years old too, which is fucking insane. Anyway, he was a cop, and then when he retired from being a cop, they elected him as the judge. So then he was the judge for like 10 years or whatever. And then when he got done doing that, he had to move. The reason that he's in Florida, he had to move because he was getting death threats and shit for like
the sentences and shit.
the sentences and shit. He was getting death threats and shit. So he said that being a judge is really tough because like that shit be happening a lot. The death
Well,
threats.
yeah, people don't like the fucking hearings that you're giving, bro. It's two people arguing,
Yeah.
over some shit, and you're the person to decide it.
But dude, I could not believe this guy talking about the head like that.
That's fucking mad. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess fucking. I heard a million times that comedy is a defense mechanism to shit. Like, that's why we laugh at like Holocaust jokes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Fair.
it's like, but I don't know if you're on the job and you're radioing that shit in and you just seen it in front of your head, you're like, hey guys, we got a Halloween mask, 607 on the corner of 37th and 5th Street. I got some backup here. This guy looks like a fucking discount Dollar General mask.
Yo, guys, you gotta get over here. This dude just blew his head out in front of me, and it looks funny as shit. You gotta get over here.
You ever seen those New Year's poppers with the confetti in them? And that's fucking terrible, bro.
Yo, and then the dude I was with just kept on egging him on. Have you ever gotten brains on yourself?
Oh my god.
Yo, and then actually another alarming ass thing that not the cop said, but the fucking dude I was with that worked at the funeral home.
Yeah.
He said when they like pump the shit out out of a dead body, guess where they would put that shit?
Where?
They would just put it right in the fucking sewage. Like fucking flush it down the toilet or something. I'm like
like the shit out of their intestines or like the innards and shit like that?
Like everything that they pump out, I don't know how it works, but like they have to pump out the blood or whatever, and like
Oh, and they
the
just
bodily
flush it.
fluids and shit. I guess
That's gross.
that they have to pump all that shit out, and then they have to like put the fucking gas or whatever like inside of them to preserve them.
Yeah.
All that shit that comes out, they would just fucking put right in the sewage.
That's gross.
I'm like, really?
Poor fish.
Like, what the fuck? But like if something goes up, you have to like fucking like you have to like clean it all up and then put the mop in like a red bag and like get fucking hazardous waste to come and get rid of it. But you guys are pumping the dead body juice into the fucking sewage.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
That's got to be a violation of something, bro.
That's what I said. Like, there's no way that's okay. And that he was like, yeah, I didn't think it was okay either. But they said what happens here stays here. I'm like, wait, that's not something you should say at a funeral home.
That's the golden rule standard behind shit that's not okay.
Yeah. What happens here stays here.
That's what Coach always said about the shit in the locker room.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. What happens here stays here. You say that at a funeral home. What you're doing to those dead bodies.
He's like, yo guys, what happened?
I just got water everywhere, bro. I couldn't fucking hold it in. I'm fucking soaked. Oh man.
What happens here stays here. Oh my god.
If you're not watching on YouTube, you really missed out on that one.
You're really a necrophilia joke.
Holy shit. Alright, we gotta move on.
Oh my god. Yeah, this dude, basically this fucking security guy's crazy. Yo, what do you got for current events this fucking week?
Oh man.
Oh, duh. The fucking debates and shit.
Huh?
The debates and shit.
Oh, the fucking debates. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh man. Let's cruise through this as non-biased as possible.
Okay.
Fucking, we learned nothing in either of the first two debates.
Yeah.
The presidential or the VP debate. The general population learned 0% knowledge of anything that they would have not known heading into it if they even gave a fuck. According to like multiple news polls, I think it was like somewhere around 92 or 94% of people that watched the debates weren't like swing voters. They already had locked in their candidate. So there's, if you were gonna win anybody, you were rushing for 6% of 70 million people, which would be, quick math, 42,000 or 402,000 people at the most. That's like one. That's like a city. That's like a city's worth.
And I mean, that's only impactful in like certain areas. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
If you're swinging under 500,000 people nationwide at the most, and really like no one made their candidate look any better to anybody that was gonna swing anyways. Like you had multiple people dodging questions. You had a whole bunch of things unanswered, and then in between the whole thing, you had Trump getting coronavirus and in himself, which is a whole nother thing that we got to touch on later. But like, I don't know. Out of all the things, I think that you just had the worst impact of this debate is that we all got dumber, and there's about 1 million Mike Pence fly accounts on Twitter now.
Yeah, my 2 cents on the deal is that the presidential debate, literally, like, you could not learn anything. They're just fucking cutting each other off the entire fucking time and not answering any of the questions that were asked. And the moderator was biased as fuck, and just it was just not good. It didn't even feel like a debate. The vice presidential debate, it felt like a debate, but neither one of them answered any fucking questions.
Yeah,
So,
even though you're saying it in a calm manner, you still are dodging the question. You might not
just
be
repeating the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, and you repeating the same thing isn't gonna win you any new voters. You know what I mean? But
and also,
at the same time, the fucking polls are rating Biden like way ahead right now. But everyone's looking back at 2016 with a lot of doubt in those polls. Even though they're like way better margins, everyone's still like, but shit might happen because they're still weak.
also, I don't even know how these polls are fucking made. Like how do they know who's fucking gonna vote for who?
It's fucking like the news media polls. They send out polls like daily, bro. Like CNN, NBC, Fox, all
So
them
it's
shits.
like
The
it's like shit
newspapers.
online now.
Yeah, it's the newspapers. They do mailed out surveys. They do online surveys.
Oh, I see. Like that shit. I don't think that really tells you anything.
Well, people. I mean, asking people all the time, especially after like big events like the debates and shit like that. Where it's definitely gonna. I think it will definitely like just having the information of how people feel then versus now is huge information. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're asking all the time, then that's kind of important.
The last thing I got on the fucking debates is that if the most important thing that you took from a debate is that a fly fucking landed on a dude's head. I don't think that debate was worth the fuck. So.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, though, the way bigger thing I think is Trump saying that he got the coronavirus and then he got like cured of it in like 3 days and then like cleared to go back on the road in like 10 days. And
Hey.
now he's saying that he's the picture of health.
Well, so here's what I think on that. The dude is getting literally the top-notch fucking healthcare
Yeah,
that like you could
you can
get.
get. Yeah,
So, I mean, obviously he's going to like recover from it quicker than
yeah.
anybody else. And if
He's
the
being
dude tests
monitored all
negative,
the time.
then he doesn't have it anymore. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, like,
He also has been refusing to say if he tests negative though. Which if he tested negative, he would have just said it. You know what I mean? He would have been
no, but
flaunting that shit.
the doctors, they already said that he's no longer contagious.
Yeah.
Does that mean he tested negative? I don't know, but
No.
if he's no longer contagious, then
Yeah.
fuck
That's
it.
fair. That's fair.
But his kid did just get it.
Yeah.
His youngest
That
kid. That I just heard it on the
one
news or whatever.
one thing that I fucking I did see was man, I forget the name of the dude's talk show, but it was like one of the old Fox news hosts, one of the ones that retired. He owns a podcast now, and Trump called in for like 2 hours talking about his conditions and shit like that while he was still in Walter Reed, and not once during that whole thing did he like say anything about Melania or like anyone else that he got, like, which I thought was
I
kind of weird.
I don't think anybody gave.
Not to be
I heard
like,
him say,
not to be like, oh, like he has to be like, we all care about Melania like way more than the president or anything like that. But like, or not even like fucking, but like, I don't know. It was just like when it was announced, it was like, oh, Trump and Melania have COVID, and then like within a day, it was just like, oh well, has Trump recovered from COVID? And no one gave a fuck about Melania anymore. I was
nobody
just,
respects her as a first lady.
yeah,
It's fucking wild. Like
it's funny as
we
fuck.
go from Michelle Obama, who was probably the most respected fucking first lady.
Outside of school lunches. I'll never forgive her for
Oh yeah,
taking
yeah.
away
Fuck her
strawberry
for that.
milk. Strawberry milk.
But
I rest in peace to a real one. But anyways, yeah, Michelle Obama was pretty respected.
yeah, I mean, she is the most well known first lady ever. I mean, I don't even know
Yeah,
another first lady. You know what I mean?
Hillary, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think of that. But yeah, like Melania is just not respected as a fucking first lady. I mean, I guess for a reason too. She hasn't done shit.
Yeah,
But
no.
like, you're not really supposed to do shit.
Yeah, Michelle
So
definitely took a lot more of a forward approach to being a first lady. She like took the identity and used it to become like a spokesperson. But in the process, she got rid of strawberry milk.
yeah, yeah. So fuck her for that.
Yeah, but anyway, still respected. But I just thought it was funny that like no one gave a fuck about whether Melania was recovering or not, because after everyone got over the bombshell that Trump and Melania got COVID, everyone was either trying to figure out who they infected or how his recovery was doing.
Yeah, I think also like he made a joke about it, like she's way younger than I am.
Yeah,
So like she's fine. I'm the one that's like in the fucking high risk category. She's
that's
fine.
true. That's true. I know, but
'Cause
like people still get like bad fevers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Not to say that she
yeah,
was gonna fucking die from it, but like people were still wondering how the or to be like, yo, is she like on all these meds that you're taking or whatever?
yeah. Like I don't even know if she went to the hospital with him. They
I
never
don't
even
think
said
so.
anything about that.
See,
So
exactly. See, I don't know because no one gave a fuck. These are
yeah,
the
so
things that like, you see my point here, like.
yeah.
Like I have no clue. I heard that she got it, and I have no clue what happened since then, bro. And
Could have died
that's
for all we
strange.
know.
Yeah, and that's strange, no?
Yeah, it is it is pretty odd. Yo, but the people that were like, oh man, I hope the Simpsons are right and Trump dies. Like, I don't, dude, I
That's
don't.
fucking rough. Yeah, even Joe Biden came out and was just like, yeah, keep like I hope everyone recovers. And everybody that I talked about, well, except I heard like one or two people at work being like, yeah, like I'm glad that he got it or whatever. But like for the most part, it was like, yeah, freaking like I don't like Trump, but like I don't think he should have got COVID. That's mostly what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, if you're fucking wishing death upon the fucking president, I don't think that's right at all. You
Yeah,
know, like, I don't know. There was a time not that long ago where, like, if you talk bad on, like, your country and, like, your fucking president,
you
then,
get
like,
fucking arrested and capped.
yeah, that was bad. But now it's, like, totally okay.
Yeah, I mean it's good to be like anti-individual, but to be like I want this dude to die.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind
yeah,
of
that's ridiculous.
yeah.
Yo,
You can't.
and one more, this is the last time I'm gonna say one more thing. My fucking, wow,
One more thing.
my 3 hours worth of white screen just went off and now it came back. Well, anyway,
Hey man, we're both fucking with the lights today.
one more thing on fucking politics before we go to whatever else. This fucking bitch, Emily's roommate, had the goddamn nerve to ask Emily, "Oh, is he serious when he says that he's gonna vote for Trump?" Bitch, why do you give a fuck who I vote for? Well, let's just get that out of the way. I don't give a fuck who you vote for, and
Yeah,
you shouldn't give a fuck who I vote for because I
yeah,
don't give a fuck who you vote for.
yeah,
I'm a fucking adult, and you're a fucking adult. You
yeah.
vote for whoever the fuck you want,
There you
and I'm
go.
gonna vote for whoever the fuck I want. So if
Best
you're
of luck to
listening to
you.
this, fucking vote for Joe Biden. I don't give a fuck. Vote for fucking Harambe. I don't fucking care. I'm telling you who I'm voting for. So I don't really fucking. And I'm doing the Trump fingers too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, this is why me and Tyler make a good combo because we're diametrically opposed on this shit. I'm in the
Oh
Biden camp on this. I've been anti-Trump since he came down the elevator or escalator.
yeah.
Fucking
I
you
mean,
didn't start rolling around until a couple years ago. Really?
like here's the thing. Like I know that you're not like pro like fucking go Joe Biden. You're just
Yeah,
like fuck Trump.
yeah. Anything
You
anything
know.
but Trump. I'm an anything but Trump person. I feel like me personally, I'm pretty like moderate Democrat or like independent. I'm
Yeah.
pretty in the middle, like barely left if anything. But like I'm just like so fuck Trump right now because he's like way over here to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And see, like I can respect that. Somebody that is like, go fucking Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the man. You're just a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like, come on. The, the only reason that people are going to vote for Joe Biden is because they don't want Trump.
Yeah.
Like that's the way that I see it. So, but yeah,
I mean,
vote for who you want.
I think
I
he's
don't
gonna.
care.
I think he'll do a better job.
Okay.
Just because I think Trump's so bad that I think no matter what Joe Biden does, he'll do a better job.
See, I don't agree with that,
Yeah,
but
but that's fine.
but that's fine because I
We'll
don't
find
fucking
out.
care.
We'll find out because we're all gonna vote.
Exactly. And
There you go.
also fucking just can everybody stop telling us to fucking register to vote and everything?
Yeah, that's getting annoying too. I
Like
already got my shit done forever ago.
it's making me not want to vote. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
fucking keep on pestering me to register to vote, go out and vote. Da, da, da. Bitch, I can't fucking vote yet. I
yeah.
gotta wait till I can vote. But yeah,
I already called. I already called in for the third off so I could sit in line because I wanna do it like the real way in person, at least
yeah,
once, and then I'll probably mail in for the rest of my life. But I would just want to see how it be. You know what I mean?
yeah. Our voting place is like a couple streets down.
Yeah,
So and we get the day off. So
my shit's like halfway to work, so it's like not that far.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
what the fuck else is going on?
The fucking Lakers won the bubble in the championship. 7 banners. Or
So
17 banners. I don't know why I said 7 banners.
So are we putting a fucking asterisk on this title though?
You saw the Barstool thing, bro? I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get where he's coming from. I was gonna bring this up too, so I'm glad you brought it up. But fucking, I was gonna, if for those of you that didn't see, Barstool Sports put up a fucking clip from the podcast or whatever earlier, talking about like the Lakers championship this year doesn't really fucking count because the bubble is like a completely different atmosphere than an actual playoff settings. And like I get
Yeah.
that to an extent because there's no crowd to like pump on the home team. Like home court advantage is such a real thing in the playoffs. But like at the same time, like everyone's disadvantaged the same way, you know what I mean? Like home court advantage really doesn't mean anything until game 7 because the freaking games are distributed evenly anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the Lakers were the favorite to win the fucking title from the beginning
Yeah.
anyway. So
Though their only obstacle was the Clippers, and the Clippers, everyone realized as soon as they got bumped that they were trash to begin with. Like,
yeah.
fucking, like, the freaking Spider-Man meme where he cleans off his glasses. It's just like, oh, it's actually trash. Like, it's PG. We
Yeah.
forgot. No, but
And
the whole Clippers team was just way overhyped.
the one thing I will say about the bubble though, I don't know if the Heat are making the fucking finals if they're not in the bubble.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, maybe if they pick up another big name, give another like year or two to Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
But like, freaking, yeah, I don't know if they're. I don't see them getting out of the first round really next year. If it's
Yeah.
like if it's a regular setup. If it was the same playoffs next year, I don't see them leaving the first round.
Yo, but Jimmy Butler he is a fucking dog, man.
That's a
He
fact.
he he leaves it all on the floor. The Sixers were dumb as fuck to let him go.
I feel like he's been bounced around a lot these past few years, bro. He's been on the Bulls, the Timberwolves, the freaking Sixers, the freaking. Now he's on the Heat.
Yeah, I think he'll retire with the Heat. He's like the fucking heart and soul of that team.
He was the heart and soul. Oh, never mind.
But man, I didn't watch a single game of the finals.
Neither did I.
Honestly, I mean, one, I'm kind of just fucking sick of LeBron, and LeBron is still not the GOAT. I'm sorry, fucking. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
LeBron's not the GOAT. He'll never be the GOAT. There's no
Now,
fucking way.
if he won like the next 2 or 3, then I'd consider it. If he won like 1 or 2 more, then it'd be because if he wins 2 more, then he ties up 6. But then he's also got a way worse record percentage. So that'll be the new argument.
Yeah.
But the one thing you can't argue is that the man plays fucking consistent for like over almost 2 decades now.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Because he's gonna play
I don't
next
even
year.
know.
Next
Oh,
year will be his 18th season.
yeah. It's kind of fucking crazy to think. He's still putting up numbers and he's fucking 36 or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's pretty wild.
He's
But
still the best player on a championship team, and he's
yeah,
36.
yeah, yeah. But I didn't. Yeah, I didn't watch any game of the finals. I didn't watch. Did I? I watched some of the Eastern Conference Finals. I didn't watch any of the Western Conference Finals
I
because
watched a
just
lot of the Western Conference playoffs. I didn't really watch any of the East.
it just them being in the bubble. It wasn't good to watch. I
Yeah,
just
no.
with no fans, it just wasn't it. The NFL, I'm totally fine with them not having fans because they pump in enough crowd noise and like some places that actually do have fans, and you can't really tell, but you
Hmm.
can definitely tell in the NBA because they really fucking feed off of the fans.
Yeah, that's a fact.
and their ratings were like fucking way down. I saw something through the first like 4 games. They had 15 million viewers combined for the first 4. And the 1998 finals, just game 1 alone, had like 29 million viewers. So that's a fucking big cut, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, it is what it is. They had to. I'd rather them do the bubble like they did than fucking cut the season short, like they were talking about when they first stopped.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
when they stopped the season, that's when Vince Carter retired.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, fuck
it. They did what they could, for sure. They did a good job, but it just, I mean, it still wasn't the same.
No, yeah, because the fan factor was a huge. Like Barstool said, it's not a playoff series till you lose a home game or some shit like that, or you went on the road, and then like there's no home court advantage, but yeah, you still have to beat the teams in a series, and you can't knock that off them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, Lakers fucking NBA champions again.
Champions. So. There you go. Anyways, you wanna take this into the fucking segment, man?
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Alright. New segment again this week, guys. This time it's going to be over under. So you might have seen this in a couple other places, but basically we're gonna bring up like a 1 or 2 word topic, and we're just gonna go into it about how we think it's either over or underrated. And we got a couple things on each of our lists, but yeah, you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
I want to go first because I'm starting off with a hard hitter.
All right. Over under.
The coronavirus.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm going over.
I say depends where you live.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I'd say right now where I'm at, it's underrated because there's mad college kids packing into like the couple bars that are open. So like a couple places closed down because we had a spike last week. It was like tripled the amount in like a week, and then so like a couple places closed down. But instead of like people slowing down and like stopping to go out, they all just crowded into the other ones that were open.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's kind of underrated here. But like other places where like the shit's just like in the fucking mud, probably overrated. Probably people are going way too deep.
I think that the virus itself is still overrated just because the survival rate is so fucking high that the virus itself is overrated. The way that like companies and stuff are handling the coronavirus is just fucking stupid. I would say that, I mean, there's no like rating you could put on that. But like, for example, they sent one of my coworkers home for fucking 10 days because they were in contact with a person that got corona at this building that he was working at. I was working at the same building for the whole week, was in contact with him, and I wasn't in that room of the person that got the virus, but we all used the same elevator and shit. So like I was in contact with that person in some way. But I'm work and this dude gets fucking 10 days off paid. So I think that like the way that companies and shit are handling it, I guess it's underrated.
That's a freaking that's the thing though, because like companies would be way better off if there was like a unified national response to it. If everyone was just doing the same thing, but there's not.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you got a million people doing a million different things with a million different results, and then arguing about what's the best. And that's the situation that we're in.
Fair. But that's because the virus itself is overrated. So. Yeah. I don't know.
All right. My first one.
Okay.
Over under electric cars.
Electric cars. I gotta go with underrated.
I think underrated, yeah.
Definitely
People
underrated.
sleeping on, like, maybe 10 years ago you could definitely shit on electric cars, but with how much the battery power and shit like has progressed in the last few years, like you could get mad mileage off of some freaking batteries, and like they're not slow either. People would be like, "Oh, I fucking shred
Yeah.
past that little fucking hybrid on the highway on a straightaway," but like not anymore. Them shits get zooming.
Yeah, dude. Electric cars are probably, not even probably, they
They're gonna
are
be
the
the future.
future of fucking cars. So
Yeah.
they're definitely underrated. I mean, look at Tesla.
Yeah, you if you're not investing in getting a electric car at this point, you're kind of sleeping.
So yeah, definitely underrated. Just because, like I said, it's literally the future of automobiles. So
Yeah,
it has to be underrated for that reason. And
that's
they
a
are
fact.
fucking quick. Like Teslas are fucking fast.
They're on par with some like fucking Lambos and Maseratis and shit. Like the Model
Exactly.
S, that shit gets
Yeah.
like 230 mile an hour.
David Dobrik hauls ass in his Tesla.
That's a
So
fact.
there you go.
Too bad I haven't gotten
Underrated.
any uploads on it, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, dead ass. David Dobrik, fuck you.
All right.
David, you're overrated now.
Facts. All right. What's your next one, bro?
Over under tattoos.
I don't think that tattoos get a lot of hype. I mean, I like them, but I don't think people overhype them at all. I think people that don't have tattoos hype tattoos more than people that have tattoos. So I guess
Yeah,
underrated.
yeah, yeah. So
That's a tough one
yeah,
to gauge.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, somebody that is really against tattoos would say that tattoos are overrated because
Yeah,
they think that they're fucking stupid. You know,
yeah, they're bad or
I think
whatever.
I think that I think tattoos to a point are overrated. Like, if you have a ridiculous amount of tattoos, then at
Way
that point
overrated.
it's overrated.
Like if you have body sleeves and shit like that. Like I can
Yeah,
understand maybe getting like a couple here, like something on the ribs, or like maybe you do your sleeve up. But like if you got like from like ankles to neck in tattoos,
yeah.
you're
At that
fucking
point you're overrating
you're,
tattoos.
yeah, it's a fact. You're like it's body
But
art. It's a way of life. Mm, I guess. I don't know.
I think, like, in general they're probably just like properly rated.
Yeah, but I guess that's another like depends on who you ask.
Yeah, but like in certain scenario, like, if you're a person that loves tattoos, then you would say they're underrated.
Yeah,
See,
you'd be
I'm just
like,
on
hey,
the edge of
see
the
all these
fence.
people. Yeah, no, I don't really. See, we're two guys that don't give a fuck. So
Yeah, exactly.
tattoos are kind of an objective thing because it's art.
Yeah.
But my second over under, we got over under holiday decorations.
Mm,
Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, 4th of July.
severely, severely,
Over.
severely overrated.
Thank you.
Oh my god. I mean, a fucking, like, Christmas lights, pain in the ass to put up. It's fucking
Yep.
throwing up your electrical bill.
Yep.
And what the fuck are you getting out of it? People
Fire risk.
driving by and gawking at it. Yeah, it's a fire risk. Severely overrated.
Also, if you live anywhere north, trying to put up Christmas lights anywhere, anytime past fucking. That's probably why people will have their Christmas decorations up early as fuck. They don't want to put their Christmas decorations up when it's negative 20 degrees in Minnesota.
Yeah, and you're up on the fucking roof, you fall off and break your fucking neck.
Yeah, right in half
Also,
because it's frozen.
try storing fucking Christmas lights. You might as well just buy brand new fucking lights because,
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna be sitting there untangling them shits forever. That's
Dude,
why
why do
people
they
leave
make
their
them like
Christmas
that?
decorations up fucking all year round because they're a pain in the ass.
Yo, why the hell do they make them in such a way where they fucking you got pointed curved bulbs, and then
Yeah.
the wire isn't like one wire, it's like three wires with like knots every 3 inches, so you can tangle them bitches up in between the
Yeah.
bitches with the fucking, and then you got the interlinking parts like you're making Legos. And what the fuck are we like, what are we doing, guys? And none of them are sold with a spool. Like, you know that shit
Yeah.
that you get
Yeah.
with the fucking, you know that shit that you could buy for your hose where it's
Yep.
freaking, it plugs right into your thing, and then it's got a fucking crank on it, and you just wind that shit up, and your hose is all put together. Open it up, fucking wind that shit up. Why don't we have that for Christmas lights, people? Just sell it
Yo.
with the thing.
Yo, and you get 40 foot worth of fucking Christmas lights, and you get like 2 bulbs out on that shit, and it makes the whole fucking thing of lights look like dog shit. Just 2 little fucking bulbs go out, and that whole line,
No,
you you will see those 2 bulbs out, and you're like, wow, that looks like shit.
nah, you
And
know what it
then
is, bro? You know what it is sometimes you fuck up and you break like one bulb on it, and it fucking breaks the wire, and the whole rest of the line goes
yeah,
off.
yeah, 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 that
Fuck
too.
Christmas lights, bro. And
Yo,
also,
and then
um, freaking Halloween decorations and shit like that. People be getting way too into them, like you're a haunted house, bro.
dead ass. Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah. Yo, and then like those fucking those like blow up Santas and like the blow up fucking um like
Like
snowmen and shit.
the pumpkins too, the turkeys.
Like that shit just looks dumb as fuck.
Yeah, that's also driving up your electric bill. You got a fucking fan and a light blowing up in your front yard for what?
All fucking night long.
All
That
night
shit's
long,
gonna
all day
that shit's
long.
gonna catch on fire in your yard. It's gonna burn your fucking house down because you wanted to have the cool fucking lights. Yo, and then another thing, like if your neighbor puts up cool ass lights, then it's like, oh fuck, now I gotta put up lights.
Yeah,
Then it
because
turns
I'm gonna
in,
look like a fucking, I'm gonna look like a
yeah,
poor piece of shit.
it's like when you go out and you mow your yard. Next thing you know, the whole fucking neighborhood's mowing their yard because like
Yeah.
God forbid that guy cannot be the only guy in the fucking yard. So no, no
Yo,
Christmas lights.
why does that happen too? I never noticed that until you just said it, but like I'll hear like early on in the week, like Monday, I hear someone early as fuck mowing their yard, and then I wake up on like Tuesday and there's like six niggas mowing their yard. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like Johnny goes out, starts mowing the yard, and then like fucking Curtis is sitting in his house. He's like, oh, that motherfucker Johnny's mowing his yard. I
he
gotta
thinks
get
he's gonna
out there.
he thinks he's gonna get the shorter lawn than me. Not this
Then
week.
like Curtis goes out and mows his yard, and then Johnny's like, that motherfucker mowed his yard. I gotta mow my yard again. And then yeah, no, and it's the same
Alright.
thing with the Christmas lights. Everybody's trying to outdo themselves.
Yo, yo, fucking, what's your next over under, bro?
One more thing on the Christmas lights though.
What's up?
Christmas lights up north. Christmas lights down here look fucking stupid as shit. You have Christmas lights with no snow. What the fuck is the point? Also, Christmas down here, dog shit. No
Dog
fucking
shit.
snow. Terrible. Also, Halloween down here, fucking awful. No pumpkin patches. No fucking place to go pick apples. It's dog shit. Holidays down here, awful. Just
Damn.
had to get just had to get that out. Anyway,
Alright.
over under baths. Like
Like a bath
taking a
over a shower.
taking a bath over a shower. Emily takes baths
Um,
a lot.
I say probably underrated. I don't. I see most people take showers like exclusively, and then like you have people like Emily that are like bath people a lot. But like me, like I stand all day, so my legs
Mm.
be getting sore. So like maybe I need to take more baths. But like I'd be fine if I just showered for the rest of my life. Honestly, I don't think I'm missing too much.
Baths overrated because so you bring up the thing about standing and uncomfortable and shit. I
Mm.
think that sitting in the bathtub is more uncomfortable because like yeah, I had to buy Emily a fucking bath pillow that she could be more comfortable in the fucking because like there's no way to get comfortable in the bathtub. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I mean?
really does depend on your bath too. Like some
And
bathtubs the walls be like mad steep. It feels like you're sitting in a box.
Yeah. And then you take a bath, dude. You're not getting clean from taking a fucking bath. You take a bath, you're just sitting there. Like every time she takes a bath, once she's done with the bath, she has to take a shower. You're just blowing through water at that point.
Yep.
So bath like once or twice a year. You gotta get your rubber duckies. You gotta get your fucking bubbles.
You gotta get your candles.
That shit is cool. But taking baths regularly, no.
Yeah.
Overrated.
See, I'm with you on that. Like I could probably count on one hand the amount of baths I've taken since I've moved into this apartment, which is like a little over a year.
See, I have not taken a single bath here. I've been here for like a year and a half.
I think I've taken like 2 or 3 baths since I moved in by myself. And I might have taken one since I moved to Binghamton, like in between then.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, not very common, but like I guess enough to be like, yeah, I like baths, but not like fucking. I wouldn't take one like every other day or fucking weekly or some shit like that. Too much.
Yeah. So sorry, Emily. Fucking baths are overrated.
Over underrated. Twix.
Twix.
Oh. Twix.
Underrated as fuck. So fucking underrated. Yo, Twix.
Honestly, I think I wrote this down when I wrote this. I was gonna be controversial as fucking say that they were overrated. But honestly, I can't even be like that, bro. Like Twix candy. No. The 3 things that I'm looking for when I go out for Halloween is Twix, Kit Kat, and Snickers. Snickers mostly, but Twix, Kit Kat, and Snickers.
Yeah, dude. Twix is a weird thing because Twix are fucking fire. Like, you get a Twix, you're like, awesome. Fucking, I got a Twix. But I would never in my life go out and buy a Twix.
Yeah.
It's like one of those weird ass things. Would I buy a Snickers bar? Yeah, I'd buy a Snickers bar. Would I buy a Kit Kat? Fuck yeah, I'd buy a Kit Kat. Would I buy a Twix? No.
Never in his life.
Is Twix better than both of those?
Probably not.
Probably not. But I would argue with the Snickers. It might be better than a Snickers.
You're fucking out of pocket.
No.
I know that you're in the Kit Kat camp, and I got Kit Kats at like my 2 or 3. Like Kit Kats are see, yeah, I guess we're doing it to each other. Because fucking my third would be Twix, arguably second, and then Kit Kat would be the other one, and then Snickers is number 1. But you're swapping Kit Kat with Snickers.
And then also 3 Musketeers. That would be my number 4.
3 Musketeers way overrated.
Oh,
there ain't nothing in there, bro. 3 Musketeers is just a shittier version of a freaking Milky Way.
No, Milky Ways suck. They're fucking
Milky Ways do suck. 3 Musketeers also suck.
Nah. See, 3 Musketeers, the packaging is fire too. It's got that like silver look. You know? Oh,
the packaging looks like the inside of the packaging.
Kit Kat has the best packaging though. Snickers, their packaging isn't that great.
Yeah, it's not, but it's iconic. Kit Kat's just a red wrapper with Kit Kat on the front.
But that's fire.
It's eye catching.
It's basic but fucking beautiful.
All right. How many fucking logos you know that are brown and blue? Not many.
No, not many. What the fuck are you getting at?
It's pretty unique.
There's a reason for that. There's a reason there's no logos that are fucking brown and blue.
Hey, but the most fucking popular one is the best candy bar on the planet. No retraction of statement, motherfucker.
This guy. We're moving on. No fucking way.
Alright, bro.
Over, under. This is my last one. TikTok.
Way overrated.
Definitely overrated.
It's just another Vine and shit like that. You know, if you can get famous off of TikTok in fucking blow up and shit like that, good for you. But do it while it fucking lasts, because that's just not gonna last forever. You better have a backup plan, because that shit might blow up within the next year or two.
Man, Vine was a shit, and then
fucking disappeared.
Vine?
Disappeared
Vine's
out of
fucking
nowhere.
gone. Everybody loved Vine.
Everyone loved Vine.
Do it for the Vine.
Do it for the Vine was amazing. Except for Harambe.
Yeah.
Shit like that. That all came from Vine.
Yeah, dude. Like a lot of the quotes and like memes and shit. Vine.
Fucking fuck you chicken strips.
All TikTok is fucking
remade
15-year-old shaking ass. Yeah. And you're like, damn, look at that ass. And then you like go on their page and it says in the bio 15.
You're like, damn. I hope the FBI's not watching.
I'm going to fucking prison.
Yeah.
That shit should be illegal, by the way.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, they should like. Actually, that's a bad idea, because then you'd have to hire people to like specifically. Your job as a monitor or regulator would be to go on TikTok and look for underage people shaking their ass, to then report and block them.
Not good.
But that's a bad solution. But yeah, we need some sort of solution to stopping that, because this has got to. We got people putting themselves out there way too early.
That's not okay.
It just ain't right.
It's basically just child pornography on fucking TikTok. So,
yep.
Yeah, it's not okay at all.
Not okay.
See, maybe we should ban TikTok. Maybe Trump's right.
Hey, I wasn't against banning TikTok.
Yeah, hey, I didn't really fucking care. Get my fucking. We got Instagram Reels anyway.
Yeah, that's a fact. That was the backup plan. Everyone's already on that shit.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody's on Reels. Yeah. Everybody's already got Instagram.
My last fucking over or under. Uber and Uber Eats. Over underrated.
I never used either one. So, I don't even know how to rate it. I guess probably underrated.
I'd say probably underrated now. A couple years ago, Uber was kind of blowing up, but now, like, I don't know, you got some pretty good deals. I haven't used it so much lately because I've been having a bus pass and the bike lately. But like, Uber is not fucking bad. You get pretty cheap rides. You usually undercut most of the taxis anywhere that you get. But you're part of a family that like never really had to deal with like getting around to rides, because you always had mad cars.
Yeah, I mean Uber. I'm sure it's like great for when you get fucking hammered or whatever and shit.
Yeah, that's a ride. Yeah,
I think that's probably like the main fucking Uber thing. And then I mean like Uber into the airport and like from the airport. That'd be like the only time I'd ever even think of using Uber. Uber Eats, I'd probably never use that.
Yeah, you'd rather just go out and get it.
Yeah, I'd rather just go get it. I don't really want to. Just like my parents never get pizza delivered. They always go and get it.
That's fair.
Get it delivered, because they're like, fuck that. We don't want to pay him and tip him to deliver it when we could just go and get it ourselves.
Yeah, and then you gotta wait.
Yeah. So, I guess underrated, maybe overrated.
I don't know. A lot of people like getting delivery.
Probably overrated, and Uber itself probably underrated.
All right, that's fair. Anyways, that concludes the fucking segment. But the last stretch of the podcast, the part you've all been waiting for, the motherfucking rant of Toast Talks. And Tyler, you want to slap him with this fucking juicy subject?
Man, listen up. Fucking, we didn't have anything for a rant, and coming up with a rant can be kind of hard. So I said, man, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna fucking spin around. I'm gonna open my eyes. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I see. That's what we're gonna rant about. So I did my spin. I had my eyes closed. I opened my eyes. You know what I saw? Water. We're gonna rant about fucking water, ladies and gentlemen.
First of all, before anything, Sonny's trash. All right, let's get it going.
The Sonny's trash. All right, so here's what I got to fucking say about water. Okay. Let me get up close for you.
I'm listening.
Okay. To everybody out there, to anybody out there that says that all water tastes the same, you're a fucking idiot.
You don't drink enough water.
Drink enough water. Exactly. Fucking just don't ever say that to me that all water tastes the same. Purified water, dog shit. You can taste the salt in the purified water. Do not drink purified water. You want spring water.
Spring water is the shit.
People that are like, why do you buy water? You can just drink water from the tap. No.
Not all tap water is built the same.
Exactly. Not all tap water is good. Now listen, all water that comes from the fridge, like, like the fridge door.
The fridge door, yeah. That's
it's got
all
the filter
crispy.
shit. That is all fire. That's some of the best water that you could get. Yep. And any water that you get from like a restaurant or a diner,
crispy
water. Fire water. I don't know what the fuck they do with their water, or if it's the ice or what.
But I think it's the ice, awesome. Bro. That shit don't hit the same without that restaurant ice. You know that ice that's like rough at the edges? You like go to like suck on. It's like flat, but it's rough, and it's got the little lip on the edge. Yeah, those. I don't know what it is about that ice, but it gets the water like so crispy cold, and you could like slurp that shit and like. You know how when the freaking thing you get towards the edge and it starts to fucking and then it fucking hits you in the face. You catch that. The thing is that like with that kind of ice, bro, it like makes this grid or like a mesh where all the water flows right through the ice because it's like flat and it makes it extra cold. It's like you're sucking it straight off you're like sucking up melting ice. It's like the best. Cold water, crispy water that's like right on the edge of freezing, the best.
Fuck yeah. Also, like when we go out to eat, we don't get like sodas or anything just because it costs money.
Yeah.
You know, so we'd rather get water. Yeah. But honestly, I would rather just get water when we go out because fucking water at restaurants and shit is just that good.
It really is. And if they throw the lemon in there, bonus.
Yeah. And I'm a big soda guy. So like that's saying a lot that I would rather have water than soda.
Honestly, bro, I drink a lot of water at home, and I drink tap water, but it is like it's purified river water, so it's like not quite spring water, but it's pretty fucking close, and it's not that bad. Like once I get it in my fridge, it's nice and cold, and bro, that shit's like I be chugging water.
Also, the bottle has a lot to do with it. It's like you get a bottle like this. This is a good looking bottle. This is some good water coming from this bottle.
Yep.
If you get more like a
hard bottle,
the hard bottle, not good, not good at all. If you get one of those bottles that's like skinny at the top,
trash,
not good, not good at all. You gotta get a bottle like this.
If you get a bottle that if your water bottle tastes good, if you can take the bottle and twist it and make it into that little cannon shit, that's a good bottle of water.
And your bottle of water better have the little divots on the bottom.
Yeah, if it don't have ribs, if it don't have the grip ribs, then it ain't good water. If it's got a smooth bottle side, that's trash water.
Not good. Not good
also, at all. People that drink tonic or seltzer water, fucking out of pocket.
Yeah, no.
I could taste the taste
not real water. Terrible.
It tastes like Hold on. Radiation. It tastes like radiation.
Tastes like battery acid.
Literally, it tastes like unflavored Pop Rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first saw that fucking LaCroix seltzer water shit at Staples,
I thought it tasted good, bro. I thought it was gonna be good, nice.
Yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, dope. It's just like flavored water, because that flavored water you buy from the store, that shit's pretty good. That's what I was thinking. No, terrible.
Mm-mm. The La Crocs.
Yeah.
The La Crotch. Yeah. seltzer water and tonic water, that shit can go die. The freaking polar seltzer water, that's trash. And the freaking Schweppes seltzer water, also trash.
Yeah.
All those can all fucking throw some flavoring in there, please. Just make it soda.
Man, this is my favorite water right here. The Crystal Geyser Natural Alpine Spring Water by C.G. Roxanne. This is the best water there is, bro. This is the shit you get from Big Lots. This is the best water.
Best water either goes to Polar Spring or Aquafina.
No.
But I'd probably pick Polar Spring.
No way.
Yeah.
Polar Spring? No, Aquafina. No way. Polar Springs isn't bad. This shit, I'm telling you, this is the best water.
I'm thinking Aquafina's the fucking thin bottle. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes the no list. So yeah, I'd have to go to Polar Springs. See, I haven't drank bottled water in a hot minute, but I remember fucking Dasani is trash. And now, yeah, the freaking, I already forgot the name of it. Polar Springs good. Aquafina's bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that should be tasting like salt and minerals.
Yeah. And, Wegmans, they always had good water.
Yeah. Also, water be taking up way too much fucking space, bro. Like, can we just say fuck the oceans? No, I'm playing. Yeah, honestly, we could probably get way more good water out of the ocean than we ever would out of a fucking spring. Like, let's just fucking desalinate the ocean. You know what I mean? That's it.
Nah.
That'll solve way all these people. Think about how many deserts are like right on the coast. Like you got the Middle East, you got the Sahara, you got like East Africa. You know, you got Chile, like the west side of fucking South America.
Yeah.
That's all desert, right next to ocean. Think about all the water you could fucking. All you gotta do is boil it and cool it down, and you got pure water out of the ocean. And you get salt as a byproduct. You could sell the salt.
So we're just gonna boil all the water on Earth.
No, not all of it, dude. There's so much water in the oceans, bro. And at the rate that the fucking ice caps are melting or whatever,
man,
bro.
No. See, this is what I wanted to say about this shit. Ice takes up the same if it's fucking melted or not melted. I'm telling you, take a glass of water, fill that shit up with ice. Don't drink none of that shit. Let the ice melt. Come back in the morning. That shit will not be overflowing. It takes up the same volume.
It's not a big enough volume of ice and water to be different, bro. You're saying fill up the fucking. You're saying fill up a thing of ice water. Like say it again.
I'm telling you, take a cup, fill that shit up with ice and water to the top, to the very top.
Okay.
Leave that shit on the counter.
How much ice?
A bunch of ice.
As much ice.
Fill the fucking cup with ice and then put water in it.
Not gonna be enough, bro. If you're using ice cubes.
What do you mean?
So, a better experiment, bro. Fill that bottle that you got there. Fill it to the fucking brim with water. Close the cap. Throw it in the freezer. I guarantee you, when that shit's frozen solid, the bottle's gonna be warped because it expanded outwards. Because the ice fucking, when ice freezes, it turns into a crystal structure. So there's air pockets in between it. That's why it expands, and that's why ice floats on the top of water. Because it's less. It's the same amount of water, but it's less dense because there's air inside of it. So you throw a full bottle of water in the freezer where there's no air space left in it, and it freezes, or like there's no fucking expansion space left in it, and it freezes. It's gonna push the plastic out. It's gonna fucking either break the top of the bottle open or the plastic's gonna stretch. I promise you.
Well, yeah.
But it won't be if you fill up a cup with ice cubes, and then there's water around it. The ice cubes, like how big ice cubes are, it's not gonna fill up enough space to to fucking like look like it's gonna melt enough. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't expand that much. That's why most of an iceberg is below the water because it only expands a little bit, and that's why a little bit pops up. You know what I mean?
I'm saying that if an iceberg melts, it's not raising the water level because it's taking up the same volume.
No, because
am I wrong?
no, because the sea level rises as soon as the iceberg gets put in the water
Well,
because
yeah,
it
but then
displaces
yeah,
water.
well then
But
if okay, then if it melts, then it's not raising the water. It's not
yeah,
raising the level.
yeah, but the rate that icebergs are falling off of glaciers is what they're referring to when the ice caps are melting.
Okay. Okay. Now I
If
now I
the if
got
the
it.
if the ice caps are putting out 100 glaciers a year, and now they're putting out 250 glaciers a year, then they're melting faster. And each iceberg that goes into the water raises the water level.
It's the ice falling into the water.
And then
Gotcha.
as it
It's
melts,
not
it
the
evens
ice
out.
melting in the water. It's the
Yes.
ice falling in. Okay.
Yes. And as it gets warmer, that happens faster. Though
I got it now.
yeah.
Okay. So Antarctica is fucking is melting.
It's sliding into the ocean because it's getting
Yeah.
warmer.
Okay. Now I got it. Here I was thinking the icebergs were melting, and that's why everybody's saying that the fucking water level's rising.
You're fucking.
It's fucking Antarctica is fucking okay.
You should
All
have
right,
paid attention in Miss Schulte's. Because
man.
she was too high to fucking teach herself.
Got that right.
Oh man, most of the shit that I remember about fucking science is from YouTube videos.
Yo, some classes in school I just like don't fucking remember taking. Like, like,
I can tell.
I no, like I remember having Miss Schulte as a teacher, but I
Don't
do
remember
not
anything.
remember her class.
You don't. What did she? You don't remember what she taught?
I knew it was science and like rocks or whatever, but I don't like remember being in her class. I remember like fucking off in lab.
Yeah,
Same thing with
Howard
Lampier.
and Lampier. Yeah.
Lampier, bro. I don't remember her class at all.
Well, she
Besides
was
when we
gone for
fucked
one of
off.
the years, bro. We had her 2 years, and the second year she was pregnant and gone with her kid.
And she was a bitch to us. She didn't like us. She didn't like me.
No, she liked me because I had her in elementary school for after school program. I knew
Uh,
her before she got fucking married.
she didn't like me.
Yeah, because you
I
didn't
guess
give a fuck.
I guess I don't blame her.
It was the same story with all the teachers that didn't like you. They realized you didn't give a fuck, and then they stopped giving a fuck.
Also, dude, the one that I really don't remember is Rayo. You weren't in there, but
Yeah, no.
Rayo's English class in 10th grade. The only thing I remember is her kicking me out one time because she wanted to do some stupid fucking art project thing to do with
The
that dumbass
children
book
of
we
the
had to
fucking
read.
what was it? The fucking children on the island. What was it called?
Yeah,
Lord of
yeah,
the
yeah.
Flies.
Lord of the Flies. She wanted us to do some art project. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah,
She's
we
like,
had to fucking make a map. I remember that
she's like,
shit.
she's like, oh, you're just not gonna do anything? I'm like, yeah, I'm not. Leave then. All right, bet. My parents are already here anyway because they're there for like
Yeah,
with
because
shit.
by that time it's already 10 o'clock or 10th period. It's like the second to last class.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, yeah, fuck you, I'm gone then. That's the only thing I remember from that class. I don't remember fucking anything else. I
Yeah,
remember her being a sexist bitch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Basically, fucking yeah. The ocean's rising because ice falls into it.
yeah, I got
And
that now
in science.
in science.
Yeah. This is why it's important to educate yourselves, guys. But you could watch everything on Nebula for $2.99 now plan. They're not sponsoring this shit. Go check everything out on breadandtoast.com, guys. It's been a fucking hell of an episode. Episode what was it, 31.5, because we don't know if it's 1 or 2, 31 or 2.
Yep.
But fucking yeah, Tyler went in about his ex-cop judge security guy. I went in about my mom and my cooking guys. Fucking Trump got Rona and is now fucking invincible now. We should pit him as a character for Mortal Kombat. Give him the fucking sneeze for fucking. Give him the sneeze for a fatality.
Fuck yeah.
Electric cars are the future, and water is not created equal. You know, and that's pretty much all we got for you guys. Fatality. Achoo.
Also, I think we just need the solution to climate change. We just need to put a big ass air conditioner.
I knew you were gonna fucking say it, bro.
We need to put a big ass air conditioner in Antarctica. Freeze all that shit again. That shit won't be falling in the ocean no more.
Yeah.
That's all for today's episode.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Yo, you wanna fucking roll that outro?
Yeah, fucking check out all the socials, all that shit. We're gonna get going on that fucking big AC, alright? So.
Yeah, we're donate to benifit.com for the Antarctica AC, and we'll see you guys later.
Hey, I love it, then my heat go off. Bang. I heard he do that sneaky talk. I heard he was a sneaky dog. I love this fucking fool, then I sneaky dog.
I'm gonna get back into the flow of things.
Big facts. Went to fucking Ron John's.
Ron John's surf shop.
They give you fucking free stickers, you know.